Hi. So today I am here with my friends from the Ladies Who Lift, an amazing group of women that joined me from Planet Fitness in Wayne, just to be together and on another playing field than just the gym where you can't really talk and get to know each other, right? We've got to know each other over months, and now that I'm just sort of building my presence in this manifestation and gratitude space, I just wanted some feedback on something that I've been working on. So I reached out to the library, where I'm at a lot. My son's an avid reader, and so we went to the library, and I said, you know something, we do a lot of things here. I don't really do the adult stuff here much. Maybe it might be a nice space for me to speak there, and then eventually at some point my grand destiny is hopefully to do a TED Talk or something on a big volume, to speak to people and really encourage them that, nothing is too challenging. You can overcome anything and be what you want to be. So I reached out to the woman in charge of the adult section there, and I told her what I wanted to do. And she was asking me details about it, like she was ready to do it then, but then she was going down the shore, and she's there through the weekend, but next week I'll get a date. It's either going to be, she gave me September 29th, October 3rd, which is a Wednesday. It'll be in the afternoon. So I'll let you know when that is. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, because I was working on developing a workshop in manifestation, and 6 steps that I use to get my reality to happen, I had a questionnaire that I gave. And if you look behind me, actually it's not, it's in that envelope. There's an envelope over there, and Sharon had filled out the questionnaire and she gave it back to me, and it wasn't exactly as I had imagined it being answered. It wasn't what the response was that I wanted, so I said, you know what, I could spend more time developing a worksheet for someone than actually something that's going to be more valuable and more helpful for you. So I created a questionnaire because I wanted to understand where you are on the idea of going after your dreams and knowing how confident you are and what needs to be done to achieve that. So I created a questionnaire this morning. Okay, this is the questionnaire, and I just created 7 questions. Okay, and each answer is going to be rated on a scale of 1 to 7. Okay, and it's kind of fun because it takes a look at each of the steps that need to happen in order to manifest your dreams. So the first question here, I don't know that my phone is the same way. Here we go. Okay. I can't see the first question. Oh, here's the question. How vivid, can you read the question to me? Which one? Visionary dreamer?
Yeah, we can read it. Yeah.
Okay.
How vividly can you see yourself achieving your desires?
Yes. So on a scale of 1 to 5, like how likely are you? Just think of it quickly. You don't even have to be long. Just circle 1 to 5. How vividly can you see yourself achieving your desires on a scale of 1 to 5? Just circle the number. Then we'll go on to 2. How often do you maintain a positive attitude? 1, negativity rule. Oh wait, 5 is a positivity pro, right? I'm really a positivity powerhouse. Or 1, negativity rules my world. Right? 3, I want to know how ready you are to take action towards your desires. Are you a fearless action taker and charging ahead fearlessly? Or action, not yet? Ready for 4?
Yeah.
How strongly do you believe in your ability to manifest? 5, I know I can manifest anything. Or my belief is shaky at best. That's 1, right? So anywhere in between 4 or 5. Now 5 is important to know how you're practicing consistently can be. So how dedicated are you to practicing manifestation techniques regularly? 5, I am a dedicated manifestation practitioner. All the way down to practice, not my thing. Then we're up to 6. How ready are you to face and conquer your fears? You can be a fear conqueror. Fear, I laugh in its face. Down to fear rules my world. So how scared are you? And then the last one is just an idea of how you can grasp onto this idea of mindfulness. How skilled are you at clearing your mind and staying present? You're Zen-like master of mindfulness, all the way down to my mind is a whirlwind. It could be anywhere in between. Good, and it's good. It's good to have an idea of all of these things, so you know a little bit more about yourself. So you add up your scores, and you come up with a certain number.
24.
23.
23? Okay. So you're both pretty much rising luminaries. You're illuminating the path of manifestation, right? So you
better hurry up.
Well, all you got to do is refine your skills and watch your manifestation bloom. And if your goal was to be a gardener, then then you can bloom, right? Right? Yeah. So
This is
good. Is it interesting to you? I was kind of wanted to gauge what you felt. So, what are your thoughts about a practice like this?
This is great.
Yeah.
This is it makes you think. It makes you understand things easier. That you're not the only one who has conditions or issues or things in your mind going.
Yeah.
You think you're the only one that's going crazy, but things other people have obviously seen things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Some people don't even know what they should be doing.
Right.
They don't. There are I know a lot of people who really have a goal. They have a clear vision of how to get that goal, and then they do it.
Okay.
I do it exactly backwards. Sometimes I get the goal and I'll say, okay, so this is how I'll go with that. I let things kind of happen organically.
Okay.
And I don't think that's a great idea.
So, do you do anything to set things in motion, like setting intentions?
Yes, but probably not intentionally.
Okay.
In other words, sometimes I think I think I'd like to do this, and then I try it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Mm-hmm. But I don't think about thinking about that. Something comes up. If I want to go somewhere or try something, I will, say, okay, I'd like to do that. And maybe it's 3 weeks before I do anything about it.
Okay.
And then one day I go, oh, maybe I'll do it today.
Interesting. So thinking about that, you have the desire. You would like something, and you put it up in there, but then you never get to it because you don't really set the intention or the actions needed to get to that goal. Because
I'm probably not good at focusing.
Yeah, that's okay. That's one of the things with manifestation, the 6 steps. So with the 6 steps of manifestation that I created for this workshop that I wanted to do at the library, that's really my first big presentation on this, because I've been working on this and kind of honing it. I'm like, no, there needs to be another step, or this step doesn't need to be in there, whatever. So what I did was I kind of solidified it, and I'm going to stand up here and, excuse me. So these are the steps. Have gratitude. Here, I'll put this in front of the camera. Have gratitude. And you'll believe me that all the other rocks say exactly what I'm going to say, because I'm not going to hold them up. Okay. So have gratitude, surrender, right? Set the intention, visualize, and practice daily. And I'm just going to go through it briefly, because I really don't want to spend too much time. It's not a real time for a whole full workshop, but I just want you to understand that there's a lot of steps that go into manifesting things. And this did not come from me overnight. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to take off my glasses because I'm even business. So, I didn't really think of manifesting anything. I didn't even have a desk in that corner. I had nothing about habit and motivation. I knew I just didn't want to keep sitting around and not getting to the gym, and I didn't really know what was going to happen for me. And I was like, I need to be in the gym. So my brain started going. When you get those endorphins going and you get so positive, you're a different person. You know that. I see you. You're like a warrior, and you are too. You are. Even though you had a little lapse there, I found you. Right? I did. From a different gym. So, so I didn't really know where it was going, but then I just started following these other people that were into manifestation and abundance and all kinds of stuff. And I wanted that too. And I would take little pieces that I would like. I wouldn't grab onto one person, but I liked what some people had to say. Tony Robbins, wow, he's like over the top. I don't even know how I could have an ounce of his energy. Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Yeah, I do.
Tony Robbins?
He's a motivational
He's a motivational speaker.
And
He is.
He does a lot for real estate.
Yeah, does he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's over the top. He's a lot, you know.
Yeah,
and,
we had motivational speaker at work once, but I don't remember his name.
Okay.
It's been a while ago.
Well, for me, it's about having you be better. It's not achieving your sales goals. I want you to be able to overcome any challenge that you have in your life and know that you can do it. You have an absolute right to be the person that you want to be, you know, and to just be aware of the things that you might need to do is what I want to help you with, right? That's all. So I came up with these 6 steps. Having the gratitude is something we worked on. You were here for that workshop?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
you were too? Yeah.
In June.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was amazing. That was like really the first time that I got to really present something that I didn't know how to put in words, like how I practice my gratitude. Now, is it here? No, it's over there. I don't even know where my stuff is. I'm just all over the place. I'm actually working on a gratitude journal because that's one thing that I do a lot. I journal every day. I have 3 positive things that I'm grateful for every day. Start my day in the morning, 3 a.m., get up, put on my makeup. I have my routine. Sit down with my journal, which is over there. Sorry. But I put down those thoughts and then the affirmations. Do you know what an affirmation is? Have you ever used an affirmation? They are so powerful and change my world. Even if you don't write them, but you listen to them, there's an app that I listen to all the time. There are people who will just say, I am bold, I am powerful, I am, confident, I am. All of it, they go into your subconscious.
Right, they do.
So even if you don't actively write it, neuroplasticity takes over. Your brain can change. Okay, you know this. Totally. Eyes from the nurse. She knows. So, right?
Yeah, because I just recently started a new position and I was put into doing myself the procedures and I said, I can do this.
Yeah.
And I was afraid at the beginning, like, am I going to do it right? Is everybody going to be okay?
Yeah,
and I was waiting for people to call to say, oh, she did this or something happened. And I'll be like, oh. But so far everything went well. And I'm like, oh, this, I have to keep positive in this and keep it moving.
Yes, exactly.
And
you have to believe in yourself.
More confident, to do what you're doing.
Absolutely. So my day will start with the gratitude. I'll be thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for nature, for all these categories of things. And I have the categories and I have hundreds of things to list. And I'm putting the book together so I can do that in the book. I'll be very thankful. I'll be very thankful when I get that done. And it's going to happen. But it's something that people are looking for because I've been looking for reviews of what people say they wish was in this book. So I know it's got to be in there.
Yeah.
So,
People are certainly looking for something.
Yeah. So there's the gratitude, but then that's the gratitude part. The second is surrender. Okay, you have to let go. You've got to have confidence that the universe is going to take over. I'm not talking to you like this, person that's talking about this new age kind of stuff. The universe, which you're in, believe it or not, there's a lot of energy and a lot of stuff out there and wants to send you things your way. If you're positive things will come to you. How do I know this? Why did flowers walk in my door? Because I gave you positivity and the same thing came to me. I got that from Annie the other day. Did you see it? I did a post yesterday. Wait. Sorry, I'm getting up again. Here. This just came yesterday. This was like so beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
See?
Oh, that's nice. You're awesome. Thank you for making a
Just thank you.
difference. Oh,
Things come. I'm not saying you get gifts from people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it's
that
just-
the positive energy just comes back your way. I'm starting to fill up my wall with thank you cards from people and all kinds of stuff. And if you put that in your view, in your vision every day, more good things will come your way. So I'm saying every day when you start your practice, and it is a practice, right? So things don't just happen. It just you get up in the morning, don't just do your to-do, make your coffee, or get on your to-do list, or put on Amazon in the toilet, or whatever you do. However you order your Amazon, you know? Just set your mind up. It's like setting your plate. You set your placemat out. If you don't, your table. You know, you set the table. You got to set your mind for everything else. It starts there, right? Nothing else comes. So everything that you see in this world, right? If you think of anything, someone created it. Every rock, right? I thought of before it happened. Like I painted it the way I wanted to. This microphone here, it was a thought in someone's mind. They had to imagine and think for that to happen, but it was a dream. So manifestation is real, right?
Yeah.
Even your earrings,
yeah.
everything. So so that's the surrendering part. You have to let go and believe that the universe will have it for you, and you have to get rid of your self-doubt, because you will find a way, and you found a way to do your job.
Yeah.
Right? You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So I want to share with you something, because this is another thing that I want to give to people, because I don't believe that a lot of people know what affirmations are. They usually start with I am. So if you had to say something about I am, positive about yourself, what would an example be?
Well, I am a positive person.
That's a great one.
And I surround myself with very positive people. I work in a group that is very positive, and she would agree with everything you said.
Okay. I think that's great.
And it's made a huge difference in her life. And she's trying to have us be like that too. So now I have two people on my back.
That's great. What about you?
So same thing with why I work. One of the other nurses always says at the beginning of the day, it's going to be an amazing day. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But still, at the end of the day, we'll say that was a great day, and we did a great job, whatever we did.
That's a positive
And
statement.
So her positivity, it goes around the room, and we all keep positive and keep going and keep moving and keep happening. And at the end of the day, we appreciate each other.
I think that's great.
That we we did it as a team, and we achieved our goal for the day, that we survived.
And your patient survived.
and everybody's okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now I want you to turn that around, and I want you to think of something positive about Gordana, something about you
Me.
that's going to make that day amazing, because you know how to do your job. You can say, I'm amazing at my job. I'm an amazing nurse.
Yeah.
I look fantastic in pink, but that's the truth.
Well, I'm positive because I am positive, or staying positive, that I have a home, that I have food on the table, that I have family, and everybody's healthy and everybody's okay. So that makes me look positively into
That's great.
other people.
You are positive.
So keeping positive. I tell everybody, stay positive. It can be the worst thing to you that you think today that can happen, but there's always worse that can happen. So stay positive what you have and appreciate what you got.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
exactly who I am. You know,
Yes.
things can always be worse.
Yeah. So
Did you remember that quote that I had from Helen Keller? I once cried because I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet.
oh my God, yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
So it's great. So for the workshop, I think what I'm going to do, because I think people have a little trouble with this idea of affirmations and programming your brain not just being thankful, but programming your brain to think of all the things you are, like why you are so powerful, and so you can have that self-confidence to eliminate that doubt that happens, surrendering. Because that doubt gets in the way of a lot of stuff, like, oh, I should do this, right? So I just have 5 examples, okay, of affirmations. I am capable and confident, right?
Nice.
I embrace my uniqueness with pride. I'm going to print this for you, don't even worry.
Oh, okay.
I have 100 below this. And I said, just give me 5. I love ChatGPT, sorry. It's crazy. I embrace my uniqueness with pride. I am deserving of happiness and success. I trust in my journey and its lessons. And I radiate positivity and attract abundance. Now, I want you to scroll down from these 100 affirmations, and I want you to just pick one for me. Just scroll and just grab one.
Okay.
You see the idea?
So those,
I
the
am.
first 5 are yours. And
I
the
just
rest
grabbed
is,
5
can do them 6.
because I need it for my journal.
Right.
Okay, I got this 16.
What is it?
I am confident in my ability to. No, I'm capable of handling whatever comes my way.
There you go.
That's good.
That's very positive.
That's perfect, right? I love it. I love it. Isn't that great? So every day I start with my 3 statements of gratitude, but then I do 3 affirmations as well. What's yours?
I am capable of overcoming fear and stepping out of my comfort zone.
I love that.
I like that.
And then I read them out loud. There are people on Insight Timer who have affirmation meditations, and all they do is just say affirmations. And you just do your stuff, and you just let them absorb. The first thing in the morning, or right before you go to sleep. There's affirmation meditations for sleep, so that you can have them going on when you're sleeping. They make you so confident and feel like you can do anything. Yeah, so that's a great one. So I just wanted to share that. That has to do with surrendering. The next one was, what was it? Setting the intention. Yeah, so you just have to really hone in on what it is that you want. And I will tell you, one of the ways that I did that was with my journal, because I'm always writing down things. I have apps for everything. Come on, who doesn't, right? But when I do it, I can't remember which app it was in. Or I don't have my phone in the room. Or I ran out of battery. And that happens a lot. So, yeah, so I write stuff down, okay? But I also put it on my vision board. I'm going to tilt this a little bit just so that this can go in there. There we go. That's my corner, right? So on my vision board, I have my pictures of everything, and I'm starting to mark things when they happen. Like there's Corey Everson, right? Famous bodybuilder, 7-time Miss Olympia. She's been my idol since I'm in my teens. Before I became a personal trainer, she was like my idol. She's on Facebook, and I follow her and stuff. I never really talked to her, but she did something, and then I commented to her. But I put a little, it's not emoji. What's that called? Like a memoji, when you put like you create your own avatar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I did that, and I wrote to her, and I said, and everyone else, she kind of liked it, but she saw that, and she commented to me, Vicky. I was like, she knows I'm alive. Right? So that dream came true. I got to at least somehow get to
connect to
her.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. She doesn't have her over like this. I'm just saying, you know, all right, I did it. Like, So that one happened. My podcast, Sean's going to do the intro on this one. Sean podcast does the intros.
He does the introduction.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
So
Yes,
cute.
you know. So he's on there as a baby when I was podcasting before. And then this one, the host of Amazon bestseller, I was like, how am I going to write a book again? Like, it was a bestseller then. Not now, because I haven't really done anything with it. But at that time, I was an Amazon bestseller. It was really cool.
Which
right?
book did you write?
A book on smartphone photography. If you look my name up on Amazon, you'll see my podcast, but you'll see that book that I wrote.
Oh. Okay.
So I was like, I want to do that again, but I don't want to write so there's something called low content books. Now, I want to write a gratitude journal because I think it would be really helpful from a person in a place that uses gratitude every day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Not just a generic every page looks the same kind of thing without any thought put into it, but I want a really heartfelt. Then I was looking, I'm like, they have a gratitude journal for kids. I'm looking, I'm like, there's a lot of changes that can be made to this. So
that would help kids a lot.
you see, and I believe that Sean was looking forward to it. So I'm like, this can happen. You know, I'm not going to make $1 million off it. I'm not looking to anyway. But I just wanted that status again. So you never know. You can't be too attached to what you envision the outcome is going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to
You
surrender
can't predict it.
and let it
And
go.
let the universe take over.
Let the universe take, exactly. That feels so good that you said that. Because not everybody realizes, you know, just it can happen in any way that it's going to.
Right. Well, I am a big believer in the universe giving you the energy.
Yeah.
And I think I got that way because sometimes I'm a procrastinator. I mean, well, a lot of times I'm a procrastinator. And I got to the point where there were some things that I procrastinated so long that I really never had to do it. And so I said, you know, the universe was working with that because Birch is never going to do this. So now, you know, good, I don't have to.
So funny. Yeah. So it's all about setting the intention and how badly you really want something.
Right.
If it was something that you really needed in your life,
I would have done it.
you would have done it. It wasn't that high up on the priority list.
Right. But I didn't know that at the time.
Sure.
But that's why I didn't do it.
Sure.
If I want to do something, though,
Yeah.
then I just do it.
Gotcha. Right. Well, that's important. When you set your heart to it, things happen. You know, your dream, like, is a big goal, something that you want, right? I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to, be an Amazon bestseller or whatever the big thing is. Not I want to make myself tea in the morning or make myself have it, right? Like that. So
I do that every morning. But
yeah.
That wasn't
So,
a manifestation.
I have another question for you, and this is the last part of the... I'm not going to go through the whole thing like a workshop, but I want to kind of get your feedback on where you are on visualizing your dream. Like, how do you envision what you want to come true? And I will share with you how I do my own visualization. It's a true practice to visualize. I clear my mind, okay? I put on meditation music, and I envision, and I could, I'm not going to do it right now, but when we have time and we plan for it, I would like to take you on a visualization of your dream. Like, what you want can happen. And I've been visualizing my dream of being this motivational speaker every day. Like, I think and I imagine a big
Audience.
movie screen. No, a movie screen.
Mhm.
I'm projecting my vision in my mind like that, like on a big screen, okay? There's no joke. And my mind, like, I'm the guy up in the projection screen, right? When there used to be a guy up there doing this. Now is it streaming? I don't even know how to do it.
Who knows?
You don't know, right? So I'm envisioning, the smells, the emotions. Your emotions are highly attached to your dreams. You want money. You want paper that's green? No, you want the feel of it, the smell of it. You want the things that it's going to do for you, right? The emotion that you're going to have when you buy your car or whatever it is. But the emotions that are attached, like I just envisioned this thing on the screen, and the emotions. Who's going to be in the room with me when what happens? Whose hand am I going to be touching to, say hi? Is it going to be a fist bump? Is it all the details down to a pin dropping in the room? Everything. You have to envision it. And this is what I've found that all of the thought leaders have done as well. Like Thomas Edison used to envision himself being at a table with like 13 people around the table who he would have always wanted to meet, like Einstein, all of his, and he would be throwing the question out to them in his mind, and they would come back with an answer, and he would really what's the word? Like he would immerse himself in this world, in his mind. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. He would immerse himself in his mind, but it became his true reality. So I'm saying to you that whether the energy is in here, it doesn't matter. It will be out there, but you have to think of it. So anytime you can, if you have a morning routine, write your affirmations down, write your gratitude down, and then your dream. Put it solid. You can put down what you want on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a whole board like this. Just get it down and see what happens, because things do happen. You could tape it on the mirror every morning when you know. And
I know somebody who does that. They have something on the mirror.
Yes.
And they look at it every day.
Yeah.
And sometimes from year to year, I'm sure it changes.
Sure.
And, they always trying to do better and make themselves better.
Yes.
That's, I really admire people like that. I really admire you, Vicki, because...
Thank you. I love you, Virg. You are such a good person.
But it's... That is not easy. It's not easy
It's
in
practice.
this world
It's a
to
practice.
be positive and to, find gratitude. And when something good really happens to me,
Yeah.
I pray in the car or I talk and I say thank you, because sometimes I can't thank the person or whatever that did that for me at the moment, but it's just maybe a situation that just went my way.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for all the people that helped that, because I didn't do it by myself.
Yes.
And that's what you really
But
learn.
everyone does help each
You cannot
other.
do it by yourself.
Everyone helps each other. Everyone does. And I think that's what the universe is. They want us to be good to each other. I'm not looking to make money off of this. I want to be good and share what I do in
It
my
makes
life.
you happy.
It does.
Share your ideas and
Everything
makes
happier.
us feel
Exactly.
good about,
Exactly.
and we think more. I think more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm more thoughtful and more.
I can't thank you enough for telling me that. That's important. So, with that said, that visualization is something that is so difficult, and it takes practice. It could be its own workshop on its own, by itself, teasing out all of these pieces. But I want to say that visualization is important, and I always direct people to Insight Timer. If you need the help and somebody directing you with how to do this visualization, all you need is like maybe 5 minutes, and you can find a meditation on, just search visualization, and somebody will walk you through what you envision as your eyes are closed. All you gotta do is close your eyes and listen. And then you start putting these ideas in your mind and make you positive and rocking it. So, so the last thing that I want to share is just you got to practice. Nothing comes easy. You say things are hard. Things are hard for everybody.
Everybody.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So the good news, right, is that if you practice, it gets a lot easier. I may not walk like I want to. Someday I will, right? But it makes this world that I live in a heck of a lot easier.
Right? Because you're practicing every day.
Every
day.
I didn't go to the gym today because I was working on this. I wanted to kind of finish this questionnaire and see what you thought of it.
I love it.
I wanted to bring some fun kind of to it. I didn't want anybody to work. I didn't want you to have to really think too hard. Just circle a number.
Well, if you're thinking too hard, then you might not be telling the truth.
real,
course,
you're
of
Not
course.
not that you're lying, but you think, well, maybe that's what I should say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Instead of, well, no, this is how I think I am.
Yeah. So I think this was fun. So I thank you for sharing this with me for the 6-step course that I'm going to be presenting in late September, early October on manifestation magic. That's
Awesome.
what this is. Yes, and it became a reality because I manifested it, and I am a wizard. Right? A wizard
You are.
of magic.
I agree.
I might wear a wizard hat. I don't know. So thank you guys. I appreciate you here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, check out.
Amazing.
Thank you. If you have any questions, you can comment below. You can write me on chronicallyempoweredmom.com. And thank you for listening today. Take care. Hold this, let me figure it out. Hold on. Stop, right? Good. Ta-da! So now